Hello, welcome back to another anime guy. Uh, it's been about, I'd say, about a week since I recorded the last episode for my reaction to episode 5, but I have been like editing it throughout the week and whatnot, so I do have like it all fresh in the dome. But other than that, this is episode 6 of Mobusu Gundam. I am very much enjoying the anime so far. Um, After watching the first 5 episodes, I kind of took a pause a bit. Of course, like edit them and whatnot. And I also spoke to a friend of mine that is very into Gundam. And I don't know, it's just like after talking to him about it, like what I think about the series, like how much I'm enjoying it and whatnot, and also like certain scenes in the series itself. Um, it's like I understand the series better, I guess, or I think I do, or not that exactly. It's like I guess it's kind of like that. Like, I feel like I'm understanding like the messages or the tone of the series better because I'm the type of guy that can very easily miss can very easily miss plot points and whatnot in the series. So it could take me like until the second or third rewatch to like understand something. And which is why I personally really like watching reaction channels, which is why I started this. And because instead of like watching the anime itself, watching someone's reaction helps me like understand something, especially if they catch on to something that I didn't notice that I personally really like, and which is why I really enjoy them. And there's something else I wanted to talk about that I completely forgot. Anyways, thank you for coming back for episode 6. I noticed that I've gained plenty of subscribers. Like I'm pretty sure, what am I at? I'm pretty sure last time I checked I was at 16, and my at least I don't remember. I'm gonna go back on my phone, my bad. I just want to check to make sure. Jesus gosh, god damn. Let me just say this last thing before the reaction starts. I'm currently at 16 subs as I'm recording this, and I'm at 999 view, not 999, 995 views on the channel, which honestly, thank you guys so much. Obviously it's not like a massive number of subscribers or whatnot, but it's still like I did not expect this channel to grow like this fast, especially my first 2 Gundam reactions, which together have like over 500 views, which is astronomical to me. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here, coming back. For those of you who subscribed, thank you so much for that. To just anyone that clicked on the video and decided to watch, thank you so much. And okay, now I'll get to the reaction. Thank you though. Thank you. I wonder how much. I'm assuming the opening is going to go on for the entirety of the series, because I'm pretty sure back then they didn't really switch anime openings as often as they do nowadays. I wonder if this little like narrative part is going to continue on for the entire series as well, because this is episode 6 and it's still going every episode. I assume it might stop appearing around episode 10. If not, then I just assume it'll go on for the whole series. That thing is massive though. Every time I see that, I'm like, it's huge. Oh! They didn't remove it, but they cut it short. Okay. Okay. They're just like, yeah, you heard it. Let's get on with the episode. Okay. GARMA strikes. Okay. There's this big guy. Oh. Okay. Well, that was .78, right? Yeah, I thought it said Mach 78. I was like, oh my god. Oh. Is that Gundam? No, it's not. Okay. They're recouping the capsule that Char is on, and then...
君らしくもないな。連邦軍の船一隻に手こずって。言うなよ、ガルマ。いや、地球方面軍司令官ガルマザビ大佐とお呼びすべきかな。士官学校時代と同じガルマでいい。
I thought so. It sounded like they were close.
赤い彗星と言われるほどの君が仕留められなかった船とはね。いや、友人として君を迎えに来ただけでもいい。じゃあ、大気圏を突破してきた船であるということをお忘れなく。ああ、その点から推測できる戦闘力を今計算させている。君はゲリラ掃討作戦から引き続きだったんだろ。休みたまえ。お言葉に甘えよう。姉に対しても私の男を挙げさせようという心遣いかい。
older sister.
笑うなよ。兵が見ている。20ブロックの修理部員が足りないぞ。電気系統だけは手を抜くなよ。関節の威圧は異常なし。バランサーの計測に入る。発弾が一発でもあったらただじゃ置かないぞ。大丈夫ですよ。
It's nice to see how they're like reloading the weapons on all the reloading the weapons on the Gundam and stuff. Because I haven't watched a lot of mecha anime, but they never really show anything sort of reloading. The most I've seen is maybe in Ava, where they could show like the Ava is just getting like recharged, like having the cable in them for power, and then just grabbing a gun. That's about it. But yeah, I just haven't watched a lot of mech anime, which I do want to get more into. Is this like a training system?
しかしね、目の前に敵さんがいるのよ。間に合うの？
茶化さないでください。
Might as well get warmed up.
あなたはタンクの整備の担当でしょ？
済んだよ。
なら第一戦闘配備のまま待機してください。
ガンダムを出動させればことは済むんだよ。このジオン軍の壁を突破するにはそれしかない。アムロには休息が必要です。
Yeah, he's been fighting non-stop.
戦力を揃えてきているんだぞ。敵の出方を待つしかありません。私が指揮するんだ。コアファイターが1機、ガンダムが1機。これで中央を突破する。
They're fighting non-stop, and this is significantly more. I understand he's stressed, but still. Yeah.
見ろ、ライト。迎撃ミサイルを。ドップの編隊をホワイトベースに近づけるな。
I don't know if it's. There's just so many more people to fight this time around. Oh, that looks. Yeah, that goes down.
ライト、君は命令違反を犯しているんだぞ。命令を実行する前にドップが襲いかかったんです。
ブライトさん、行きます。
アムロ。
Are you
指導は
sure?
セーラさんから聞きました。
I mean, you kind of have
無
to.
理をすれば敵に隙を
Still.
突かれるだけよ。自信あんのアムロ。
自信の問題じゃない。やるしかないんでしょ。ブライトさん。
Yeah.
ああ、ブライト、ガンダムを行かせろ。ガンダムは空中専用の兵器ではないことをお忘れなく。ましてアムロです。ガンダムからガンタンクへ搬送を急げ。コアファイター2機は迎撃要員として残せ。よろしいですね。突破できるんだな。わかるものか。
You just have to try your best,
お前た
honestly.
ちはそのまま敵艦を追跡しろ。了解、大佐。ゲビル戦隊、行くぞ。ガンタンク、搬送急げ。
ブラ
All
イ
these
ト、
like different like ships that and stuff designs are
なぜか
so
しら
neat.
このホワイトベースを無傷で手に入れるつもりなの。
Yep.
高度を下げろ、未来。
了解。
ジオンにこの船は渡せん。
わかります。任せてよ。
ガンタンク発進位置へ前進。以後待機のこと。
微速前進。
This first time using the gun tank. I've been on him for being a bad shot this whole time, but yeah. Well, I wonder how he's doing the gun tank. Because still, I don't believe he's that good of a shot.
ホワイトベースから出たらなるべく離れてくれ。敵の隊列を混乱させよう。賛成できないな。そうだろう。 敵の狙いはホワイトベースだ。離れたら援護ができなくなる。違うんだアムロ。ガンタンクなら敵の注意を十分に引けるから敵の戦力を分散させるために隼人は敵を一機でも多く撃ち落とせばいいんだ。
山を盾にしようとてそうはさせ
Get where it
地
was
上部隊
coming
を前進
from,
さ
but
せろ。
he's too
敵艦を
eager.
細
And
占拠するぞ。
対地高度105メー
Gundam
トル
Tank doesn't have
ホワ
as
イトベー
much
ス肯定します
mobility, so he's
ガンタンク発進 OK です。
putting himself in a lot of
発進
risk.
OK バランス確認の上効果。
了解。発進します。隼人いいな。行くぞ。
No expressive or anything.
隼人
It was probably gun tank. I'm guessing it's gonna take a bit more of a beating. Ooh, nice shot. Nice shot. Yep.
なんだ。地上部隊だ。
何事か。
敵の地上部隊です。
Mhm.
何。
You're in zero territory. You have to try and think up any possibility that could happen.
交代だ。よ、転進しろ。
It's too much to think about.
バカ者。どこを狙って撃っておる。全部四方。マゼラアタックを集中攻撃。貴様は交代せんのか。ホワイトベースに関しては初めて扱われるあなたよりは私たちの方が慣れています。貴様、軍規違反で敵の包囲網を突破してご覧に入れればよろしいのでしょう。
Yeah, do you want to break through or retreat? Like,
変わります。
大丈夫かい。
everyone's just trying to do what they can. The white base can certainly take a lot.
敵は僕たちがホワイトベースの前にいる以上規則的な攻撃を強めてくるばかりだ。ホワイトベースを離れるわけにはいかない。このまま突っ込んで脱出路を作るんだ。
What is
ア
that?
ムロ、ブライトだ。
Oh, communications?
マゼラアタックに対してガンタンクは小回りが利かない。ガンダムでやってくれるか。
ブライトさん。
頼む。ガンタンクの方は竜に操作させる。
ブライトさん。アムロ、ブライトさんの言う通りだ。マゼラアタックは一人の方が戦いやすいか。了解です。ガンタンクはカイかセイラさんに操縦させてください。セイラさんならできるはずです。このままじゃ袋叩きってわけか。ホワイトベースから離れて戦力を分散させるんです。
What are you gonna do, Amuro? I'm not really liking his attitude right now.
あの戦車は新型のモビルスーツの一機のようだとの報告が入っております。モビルスーツ？あれが、
Yep.
あれが連邦軍のモビルスーツだというのか。は、火力が波の戦車のようではないと。モビルスーツにはモビルスーツで戦え。3機あるはずだな。は、包囲部隊に告げたまえ。海に逃がしてしまっては連邦軍の制空圏内に飛び込まれるかもしれぬ。これ以上連中を前進させるなとな。良いな。
Okay.
かしこまりました。
So there is like, it's not like they're gonna be, it's not like they're like in the middle of a country and then they have to just travel for like several days before they get out. They could, I'm guessing they're close to the sea, and as long as they get to the sea, they could easily get to the Federation's territory.
そうしている時間はないわ。アムロ、走って。
了解。
Nope. Book it.
言ってくれるのか。
しょうがねえだろ。
なんでって栄養剤よ。こんなことしかできないけど。
ありがとう。
Yep.
頑張ってね。
頼むぜ。
Good, bro.
僕だって自信があってやるわけじゃないのに。
アムロ、何か言って。
いや、アムロガンダム発進します。
急がないで。ガンタンク発進までスタンバイです。
もうこれだ、すべてこれだ。
No. I feel like one of the gun tanks are gonna get shot down before Amuro gets to go out.
ガルマが苦戦して当然さ。我々が二度ならず機密取りに失敗した理由を彼が証明してくれている。しかも我々以上の戦力でな。お、ドズル将軍も 決して私の力不足ではなかったことを認識するこ
うー
と。
なるほど。
ん。
ガルマはモビルスーツに乗ったか。
いいえ。
そうか。ガルマは乗らなかったか。彼がガンダムと戦って死ぬもよし、危ういところを私が出て救うもよしと思っていたがな。
ガンタンクが正面。
So he's using GARMA as like sort of like a scapegoat so that he isn't like reprimanded for being incapable of taking down White Base or Gundam. So with GARMA also like being also like failing in the task, he won't be like looked at as like an outlier, or I guess
僕がさらに
or
その
gonna
前
be
に出
looked
るって
like
ことは
looked at as
ハヤ
being
トの
like
言う通り
above
ホワイ
him,
ト
I
ベースから
guess.
離れるってことか。
ガンダムアムロ
Let me
はい
back
セイ
that
ラ
up.
さん。僕がさらにその前に
If I'm to be in front of the gun
ハヤ
turret.
トの言う通りホワイトベースから離れるってことか。
ガンダムアムロ
はいセイラ
It's
さん。
nice to see how he's strategizing more.
ザクが3機降りてきたわ。気をつ
I'm
けて
trying
ね
to think up strategies to like really help everyone. What is
ザクが3機降りてきたわ。気をつけてねアムロ。
はい。
発進です。
what, is he
アムロ
はいセイラさん。
発進です。ザクが3機
is
降りて
he
きたわ。気をつけてねアムロ。
mocking her?
はい。
What is he
そう
doing?
聞くわけにはいかない。ブライトは初めからはっきりしていりゃ。行きます。
Yep, 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 yep. You're no longer in space. We have to deal with gravity here.
13。
Nice.
カイ下がれ。あとはガンダムがやる。頼むぜ。ハヤトが狙い撃ちされそうなんだ。
Okay. Oh, the top one can come off. Okay, okay. You got that? Yep, okay. Hmm.
13。後ろ後ろ。何の真似だ。
Getting formation, that's what they're doing. You have to move, you have to move, Amuro. Yeah, he's getting bombarded too much. Is he knocked out?
アムロ
Oh
や
god.
られるもんか。やられる。
敵に目標を分散させる。分散させる。
よし。やってみる。
Okay, okay, you're good. Yep. Yep, you got this, you got this, Amuro. Yeah, just go for it. You have the skills to do it.
捕まえた。
Yeah. Oh shit.
この。
Okay, okay. Bro. Yeah, you got this. Jesus Christ.
お前。よーし。
Yep, yep, he's popping off. Amuro's popping off. He's really gonna be out of it, I feel like, after. What are you doing? Oh god. Is he just cutting metal? Yeah, he's kind of gone. Yeah, I mean, he popped off, but he went a bit nuts there. He's not. He is very exhausted at this point. Okay, you gonna go back to GARMA?
基地へ帰還する。
このまま帰還するんですか、大佐。
見ただろう、敵の威力を。私はあれを無傷で手に入れたい。あれは今度の対戦の戦略を大きく塗り替える戦力だ。が、奴らを大陸から一歩も出すな。私の監視の目の中に泳がせておけ。私は必ず仕留める。
Okay, so it will take them probably a few days to leave the continent.
ブライト。
山沿いに大陸に入るしかないな。
そうね。ガルマザビに占領されたと言っても、まだ大陸には連邦軍の地下組織が抵抗を続けているはずよ。
どうやって接触するかだな。さあ、ガンダムの戦士を迎えよう。
Get this man to a bed immediately and let him sleep and some food. He needs to rest.
アムロ、お疲れ様。
Yeah.
アムロ。
アムロお疲れ。
お疲れ様。
Yeah, I feel like he's just out of it. He's just tired.
ってよ。戦ったら何もガンダムばかりじゃねえんだよ。
よしなよ、そんな言い方。
You good, Amuro? How you feeling?
キカたちお祝いのパイ大急ぎで作ったのよ。シャンペンも持ってきたからさ。アムロ、パイで乾杯しようよ。アムロ乾杯、アムロ乾杯。
一人にしてくれよ。な。
何よアムロ、いいだ。
シャア、
ガルマか。
なぜあの機密の凄さを教えてくれなかったのだ。
言ったさ。ジオン十字勲章ものだとな。次のチャンスを狙っているんだろう。
ああ、抜かりはない。
俺も協力する。君の手助けができるのは嬉しいものだ。
助かる。君の力を得れば100人力だ。これでキシリア姉さんにも実力を示すことができる。
キシリア殿は君の直接の上司だったな。
That's how I want to impress his sister. Thought so.
私は良い友を持った。
水臭いな今さら。
I mean, okay, I'll just let the episode play till the end instead of interrupting within the last minute or two. Come back into low orbit. Getting some rest at least. Okay. Well then, that was Mosu Gundam episode 6. Right, 6. Yeah, episode 6. Honestly, this one was also like one thing, like obviously I really liked it. Let me start that out. Let me start it off by saying that. But it's nice to see how Amuro is kind of, I guess, changing as a character. Like we can see him starting to like how Brett had told him in a previous episode that he's already fought, that he'd like, oh, you've already fought like Char so many times, trying to think of a strategy of like how to beat him and whatnot, instead of like doing the same thing over and over again, which we saw as he was fighting Char, that he slowly, like as they fought, he got more and more on even ground with him. It's nice to see him here trying to actively like strategize to try and figure out a way to best clear, like get the white base out of the predicament that they're in, and trying to just think of a way to get them out of there, you know. And he went with the strategy of just going balls blazing, just trying, just go crazy and trying to distract them and get them away from the white base, which worked in the end. Yeah, what I was gonna say when I pause it, it seems like Char and Garma are both friends, and obviously from we can see in the episode, Char, I'm guessing he thinks of him as like just someone he can use to like benefit himself, and he like plays off the role of a friend. I don't know if it's to that same degree with Garma. I believe Garma might see it in the same way, though from the dialogue and whatnot, it seems like he thinks of them more as just like actual friends. And yeah, I'm guessing we'll meet Garma's sister later on. What else? Oh yeah, when I mentioned earlier that I didn't really like Amuro's attitude is because I was kind of worried that like the way he was thinking, especially when he said, oh, maybe it's easier to fight alone, which if you think about it, he kind of has been, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure essentially every time he went to fight in space, he also had the core fighter with him, which was like helping out, distracting maybe a mobile suit or two while he was fighting, so he could really like be like hyper focused on Char and only like fighting him most of the time. So when he said that and I said, oh, I don't like his attitude right now, I was thinking that like he was gonna try and go into like the solo route. Like he was gonna think like like almost like he was gonna become arrogant to a degree, which I'm glad he didn't. But at the same time, it's like he is also just like 15 years old, right? Pretty sure he's only pretty sure he's 15. And seeing him at the end here, not talk after the fight, not talking to anyone, just going to his room, even telling the kids to just leave him alone as he lies in bed and just goes to sleep. I feel like it's just obviously he's been fighting. I don't know how many days it's been since the start of the series, since what happened inside 7 to now. I don't know like how long in the anime the time frame has been. I assume it's been maybe a day or two at most. At most, I feel like it could be 2 days. I feel like it's maybe a day or just under 2. I feel like that's how long it's been about. And yeah, during that time frame, I'd say I would have just been fighting nonstop the whole time, fighting Char on multiple occasions, and just trying to survive the whole time. And I know in a previous episode, I was kind of like laughing and talking shit when Amado was like, I don't know where my dad's at. But at the same time, it's like, he also doesn't know if his dad's alive. So, and he just doesn't have the time to even think about it. So obviously he thinks his dad is alive and that he's just nowhere to be found. In which case, it's best for him to think like that, in my opinion, for now. Because if his dad is dead, or if he thinks his dad is dead, then he could really go like off into the deep end, and he could be like possibly put them in more danger than anything. And he seems like the type of character that would get angry and just like take that out on, I don't know, just take that out on everyone. And yeah, it seems like what's been going on like since side 7, since the start of the series to now, has really like been not taking its toll, but it's been like piling onto him slowly, like gradually, just the toll getting like greater and greater on him. And yeah, he's just trying to get some time to himself, some peace and quiet, it seems like. Well then, after all that yapping, I'm probably going to end this video now. Thank you so much for watching. This has been episode 6 of Mobile Suit Gundam. I'm going to record episode 7 now, and I'll see you for that. I'll see you in episode 7.